Hello everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Why Are We Watching This? So we're gonna find some of the best / worst videos of all time.
That make you ask, why are you watching this?
But the title really isn't accurate for this.
This one is it should be the world's best interview, Mr. Wacky.
Yeah, you see the title, the world's most awkward interview, Mr. Wacky. This is my favorite video ever.
So this is the world's best interview of all time.
Yeah, scratch the world's most awkward interview. No,
Mr. Amazing.
It's so good.
Should we just jump right into it?
I think we're just gonna start. You guys we can't explain the greatness to you. So let's see what this news anchor has to say.
Seems like a nice guy.
You know, usually when you're talking about the world of inflation, you guys, you probably notice, is that a good thing or not a good thing?
So he starts off with a nice
little
quick. I think inflation normally has like a negative tone to it.
Yeah, when I think inflation, well, I just think of like the economy.
And comment down below if you like inflation.
So
let's see what the other guys.
So he asks the audience, "What do you think of when you hear the word inflation?" Well, let's see where he's going with this, right?
Inflation.
Well, bit of a pause.
So we have a little bit of a pause
That's
here.
That's fine.
I'm sorry, the question again, Dave?
He didn't hear.
The guy on the other end didn't hear the question.
Understandable. Yeah.
Is inflation in our world a good thing or not a good thing?
It depends upon what the topic
Generally.
is. What are you talking about? Generally, inflation? If you have an inflatable boat,
yeah,
that's a good
if you
thing.
heard the...
So his fellow commentators are not giving him anything.
Our protagonist's friend is really not working with him.
He's a bit of a douchebag.
He says, depends on the context.
Of course, if I inflate a boat, it's gonna sink.
Right? But generally, when you hear the word inflation,
Not economically.
something good come to mind?
Why is this guy such a douchebag? See this big inflatable bouncy house behind the guy, and this guy on the left here just decides to screw his punchline up by saying, not economic.
Riley, whenever you hear the word murder, what's the first thing? Do you have a good...
Not in a literal sense, Alec.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I just don't want your joke to go well. So let's see if our protagonist is able to salvage.
For me, yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you that you're right about, if you say good, you're right, because this is the world of inflatables.
Oh, God, no.
So his joke doesn't go over very well.
He doesn't really make much of an attempt to salvage it. He just rolls with the punches. This guy's like Gandhi. He gets slapped, he turns the other cheek. All right?
Give yourselves a nice round of applause, everybody.
He says, we're in the world of
These are just the
inflatables.
volunteers coming out here
So they
today.
seem very enthusiastic.
And Addie,
Especially that guy.
what kind of fun do you think you're going to have today?
Then he asks...
The best question. What's up?
He asks what kind of fun do you think you're going to have today?
Because whenever you're hanging out with the boys, you know...
You don't say you're going to have fun.
No.
You say...
what type of fun are you planning on tonight?
I don't know what that question means. So, let's see what our first victim's answer is.
Lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
Good.
That's a good
probably
kind.
the best answer you could have.
Helping just...
Helping it.
And then she answers to, what kind of fun do you think you're going to have today? She says, helping? Which, I mean, I don't blame her. I don't understand the question really either.
Honey, Celine, what do you think?
I didn't hear the question.
And then you have Aline.
The second question that wasn't heard today. This guy... He's just running into
He's
daggers.
asking
I
questions.
didn't hear the question. I'm sorry.
What kind of fun do you think you can find here?
So he
What kind
gives
of
a
fun?
little bit of a curveball.
What kind of fun do you think
you can
that you can
find
have
here? He says find.
Oh.
All kinds? All kinds of fun?
Yeah. So this savage answers for it. He's like, this girl has no good answers.
He's just sitting there.
You're gonna have a lot of fun.
He says all kinds of fun.
All kinds.
Maybe that's the answer he was looking for all along. Okay. Is he gonna ask someone? Look at that guy. He looks so hateful.
All kinds of fun? Bouncing fun? Yeah.
Did he just say that out of nowhere?
He just
Nobody even answered.
He's going bouncing fun.
Yeah, he's just taking a drive-by with the microphone. Bouncing fun.
A place where kids and families can come and kind of bounce around, but you need something, and I'm going to have everyone do it like a magic chant. All right, you guys.
Our hero, he says, we're going to need to do a kind of a chant for this next thing.
Oh,
hey,
ooh.
this is crazy.
What is this chant?
Let's hear the chant.
I'm excited.
Because when we're talking inflatables, you need something that's been inflated. Are you guys ready?
Okay, that's a beautiful quote. Can we just throw that up on the screen? When you're talking inflatables, you're gonna need something that's been inflated. Let's see the chant, though.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, here we go.
enthusiastic.
Repeat after me. Abracadabra, 1, 2, 3.
Abracadabra, 1, 2, 3.
Now it's time.
I got a jump scare. Wait.
And then this wacky man goes, did y'all say my name?
C.
He comes out like 3 times.
He goes,
Okay. Can we acknowledge the quote or the
Can we acknowledge the guy
chant?
still has not moved his face?
I'm surprised he even said the chant though.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. Abracadabra, 1, 2, 3. Now it's time to see what we see. All right, guys. So let's see what we see.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
How's everybody doing? My name is Mr. Wacky. Welcome to the Inflatable Run.
Give Mr. Wacky a nice round of applause, everybody.
I want them to show the guy that's so
Mr. Wacky, this is an honor, first of all.
Thank you. We are local San Diegans, so we're proud to be here, everybody, on this
Diegans.
wonderful, beautiful Saturday morning. Welcome, San Diego!
Yeah, good morning, you guys.
This is more applause than
This
earlier.
is so much fun here. First,
Oh my god. He's just looking down.
I feel like he was forced to be there. Like this.
He did not
You
choose.
cannot be this unhappy at something you chose to go to.
Oh my god.
Okay.
well, it's like a 5K, but not really. It's longer than a 5K, right?
Well, yes, each participant has the option to do a 1 mile lap as many times as they want. We're out here trying to get families off the couch. We're a family.
It's a 5K, but it can be more if you do it over and over again. First, Mr. Wacky has to go,
Well,
yeah, I guess if you
It's a
did
1K, but if you do it like 6
6
times, it's gonna be longer than a 5K.
Events for families in San Diego, so we're really excited to be here. We have all kinds of attractions behind us, and a course that families can run as many times as they want with inflatables on them.
Yeah, this.
Let's throw that quote. Families can
Can
run
run.
as many times as they want with inflatables on
If
them.
you have inflatables, you can run.
As many times as what
Six
does that
times.
even
Six
mean?
times.
I feel like his boss was just like, hey, push in the inflatables. Like, don't let them forget that it's inflatables.
The more times you mention inflatables, the more money we get.
Okay,
Come
but
on.
when you hear inflation, what do you think?
a boat.
A boat.
Inflatables on them.
Yeah, this is great, you guys. Now, does that mean that everybody here becomes an inflatable today?
Did he just say, does that mean that
Everyone here.
becomes an inflatable today?
What kind of question?
Out of all the questions,
that
how is
makes-
that the how did he top all of them?
That makes what kind of fun do you think you're gonna have today look like a normal question? Does this mean everybody here is gonna become inflatables today?
What does that mean?
What's
Inflatable today?
Do they want to be inflatables today?
You guys want to be inflatable? Yeah, absolutely.
Wacky, let me see everybody do their Mr. Wacky then.
All right.
Look at that guy! That guy's still.
Look at everyone doing the Mr. Wacky. We got
Was he forced there?
everyone's
getting hyped. Everyone's getting
And
hyped.
then our friend here.
I'm gonna kill all of you.
He's like X's freestyle. Alright. Look at them doing the wacky.
Even the big Levesque is doing the Mr. Wacky right now. Yeah. You guys.
The
The-
world's
The world's.
Most-
We changed it to a name that we thought was more
This is-
accurate. The world's best interview. We want to leave you guys with 2 questions.
Upon what?
Is inflation in our world a good thing or not a good thing?
The answer to that, if y'all want the little cheat sheet, is it is a good thing because we're talking about boats.
and we could get turned into boats.
Can we just get some shame for this
But,
douchebag?
generally-
Screw this guy.
And then the second question we want to leave you guys with.
Screw.
And Addie, you're gonna. What kind of fun do you think you're gonna have today?
What kind of
What
fun
fun
do you think you're gonna have today?
But above all,
Now, does that mean that everybody here becomes an inflatable today?
This man asked the questions that nobody wanted to ask.
he had the audacity to ask Mr. Wacky himself if he
If
could turn everyone into an inflatable.
And he asked Allie what kind of fun she was gonna have.
He asked the questions that no one else has been able to even think about.
It will go down in history
As the world's best interview. Comment your favorite questions.